Hiya, how are you today? I am back here, crack at dawn for me. No coffee or anything yet, but I logged into the game. I did logged in. I left it running overnight. I did a bunch of planting last night. So, and I just realized the season. I came in to pay the farmhands so they could get started while I went to get coffee. And then I saw what the season was and thought, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this first because I have things to do. I have a couple of things to show you too. You know what? Let's do this way. We'll take the land evader, not an elevator per se, but it gets us there. We'll take a way shrine, guys. Come on, it is what it is. So I want to be planting these. I am currently getting 32 diamonds per peppercorn, and that's pretty darn nice. I gotta tell you, I like it. So yeah, I planted a bunch of questing things last night and then toddled off to bed, and then came in this morning and everything's ready and done. I just remembered to turn the mod on for you guys. Isn't that great? So these things, if I end up doing more harvesting, or if I run out of, whatever, you won't have to sit and watch the plants grow. It's like watching paint dry, right? Oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah, I've got a few things to show you. I've been puttering around. I had planned to actually record what I was doing. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Because I wanted to share it with you, but sometimes you just kind of, in one of those logistic meetings that that day I recorded, where I'm walking around thinking about this and trying that and saying, well, how about this, and would that look right? And I was going through that whole process, and then I ended up I did it by accident. I'm sorry. I just did it by accident. At least I think the mod is on. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I click the button, but sometimes it doesn't go the first time, and I'm not sure why. But you know what? I kind of, I do want to get some of these planted. Let's do it the fast way. Zoom, zoom. We'll do this instead. Because I'm just blowing through the diamonds now. I'm really concentrating on getting, that warehouse leveled a bit, which is going to take some doing. I mean, I know this. It's going to take some doing. And that's okay. But I'm going to have to really concentrate on getting diamonds sorted out. So, oh, it's nice to see the farmhands working this morning, doing their little job the way they should be. I love my little people. And I obviously skipped something somewhere, or didn't hit the right button, or I hit the right button in the wrong place. Things are not even now. You find that one little row that you missed. It happens. Nope, hold it. There we go. And then we'll toddle up here. Yeah, remember there was a little hill in the middle of the fields. I tidied up the fields, got the borders in the right place. Yeah, things are working better. Ugh, and I missed one. Look at that. Oh, no, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, I missed two, even better. Whatever. Oh, excuse me, puppy. My little puppy called Pete. Named after a friend I had very long time ago. Used to have some very, very fancy, high quality, like Dalmatians. He had a male called Pete, and then he bought another female. I think she called her Lucy. It was Pete and Lucy, and they were just, Pete was the regular, black and white, extremely high quality dog. A lot of Dalmatians you see are very, I don't know, they're not quite what they could be. Let's put it that way. He was very much a working dog. He would have been the kind of dog you would have seen, following the fire engines when they were pulled by horses and that sort of thing, or sitting in a fire truck. Extremely muscled, really fit, just a gorgeous, gorgeous dog. Didn't have any of the, you know, the health problems, hearing, whatever, that can kind of come with the breed. Really, really nice dog. And then the female was a liver and white. And they both had one blue and one brown eye. It was epic. They were such pretty animals. So when I saw this little dog, I thought, oh, look, it's Pete. That whole family was very, very much dog people, and they had the money to buy the best, you know, the very best. Like, they would say, oh, there's this breeder out in wherever, Colorado, that's got the, you know, the best Dalmatians. Or, well, there were three brothers. One had was with Dalmatians, that was his passion, and the other was Great Danes, and the other were Doberman Pinschers. And they had very, very nice dogs. Really nice dogs. So I saw this little guy, and I started calling him Petey without even realizing it. Come on, little Pete, let's go for a walk. Anyway, I will just get this this last row up here done. I just want to get a few in while the season is here. Although I think maybe I can plant these in spring as well. But as these level up, you know, 32 to 32 diamonds per plant is pretty good. That is pretty good. There are definitely, you know, some of the plants that I have going that are going to be over in the herb garden, should that ever get sorted out. I mean, they give more, of course. The crocus are hands down the best, like absolutely the best. And I will be putting in more crocus once I figure out where I'm going to put them. But as far as a field crop goes, these are brilliant. Okay, I'm going to get out of the tractor and let's go have a wee tour, and I'll show you what I've gotten done. So you guys have seen this part before. I changed the road around a little bit. This is straighten this up, and that's good and okay. This area over here, and usually I go to it from this angle. See, I always run through the little alleyway here, and I come over here because I had the warehouse sitting up here. But I wanted to put this castle. This is the highest hill I have, and I really wanted the castle on the hill. Now over here, and I'd had it hidden by trees, but the oil pump was in this area, and I had the warehouse over here, and I thought, you know, I don't know, I want this to be more of a, you know, a destination. We've got the castle on the hill, and this is my tallest hill. If you look at, you know, there's one level and one level up. These are levels down, and then up. But this one was see, we've got the one level and then that one, which is equal to that. But this had the little tiny pink one there, and I believe this is the only one on the map that I have that's that high on this particular map. And I really wanted the castle there, so I put in my own version of a semi-broken Stonehenge over here, and just, you know, the little house, you know, village, whatever thing. And I guess you buy your tickets here if you want to go in, and then I will end up redoing the inside of this again like a castle. So it, you know, it'll be a tourist destination. Ooh, yeah. It'll be a place. And maybe that's why our village here, because in history there was a castle built here, this castle on the hill, a nice strategic area, obviously. So we'll yeah, and that's why the village is here, I guess. So we've got our little town now. We've got all that mess of barrels back there, but that's the next project to clear up. So we have our little town where we can pay all the things, and we've got our residential area over here. And I'm pleased with this. This is okay. We have our local pub. And the fields are all worked out. I moved these plants over here, quite frankly, because I love them and I think they're beautiful, and they're not situated perfectly to make it absolutely efficient for harvesting, but it's actually not too bad. This hill over here, I just lined up the trucks, and I put some of the grape storage items up top. It looks like there's a place up there where somebody's working, you know, storing grape juice, maybe getting ready to make it into wine or something. So actually, is this hill is as high as that one, isn't it? Is this hill as high? No, it's not. Okay. For a moment, no, it's not. Okay, well, I was pretty excited. I thought, oh, I could have put it here, but I can't. No, this one is one step lower, but I just put this up for storage. It's just, you know, you do have to have these utility sort of places, but they don't have to be ugly. You know, add a couple of trees, and at least it looks situated. But I like this. I like looking across, seeing the stone hedge in the moonlight over there, and casting their long shadows on the ground, and then the castle on the hill. This is working out for me just fine. I like this. This will be okay. Starting to put through roads in. I had a bunch of barns just random all over the place I collected, and I put them on these two, you know, little high spots. They're not really good for planting these places. They're always awkward, and it looked ridiculous just having all of these barns here, there, and everywhere. So I tried to arrange them a little better, and then added some trees and added some flowers. And while, you know, there's still nothing like, oh, look, it's so pretty, at least it's a little more interesting. We've got the different heights for the chimneys, and if you just sort of glance at it, it looks like there's a village on the hill or something. Just don't notice that every single house is identical. Don't notice that part, okay? But if you know, if you do kind of wander over and look in, there are flowers inside the place, you know, inside the area now. Well, not flowers so much. I put in a lot of vegetables. There's some edelweiss there, but we have a lot of tomatoes growing all through here. We do have the trees. There's a couple of benches for sitting nearby, and it's okay. At least it's not just ridiculous. I mean, it's cute. Come on, this is cute, right? It's okay. And I do have a way shrine and a couple of fuel pumps over here, so our fueling stations, whatever. So I tidied that up, and this one's even smaller, but we have a tree and flowers, and I put a few little weeds growing up alongside the barn there. That's, yeah. But look, the castle on the hill, and then the stone hedge. Come on, I like that. This is fun. It makes me happy. Yeah, this is working out well. And look at the shadows cast by the moon. It's lovely. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have gone into this for showing you around. I always forget that that's a possibility. Let's get rid of the stuff. So there it sits. Look at that. I like that. This is working out just fine for me. Yes, it's a lot of wasted space, and I have to admit, I have discovered that I don't play this game like other people do. Whoops, wrong button. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Let's get a picture. It's screenshot time, folks. We got to get the castle with the rainbow in the background here, because toots adorbs, right? Look at this. Oh, look at this. There we go. Well, that's cute. I'm pleased. This is okay. Yes, it's a lot of wasted space. This whole section right here on top, I'm going to leave green. I'm just going to leave it as a lawn area. I'm not even going to plant here. I don't tend to want to utilize every single solitary spot in planting. I just want to make a pretty place to be. Is there any way to get this? And then I have one more place to show you. All the little barns. Oh, look at all the little barns. I'm easily amused. You guys have noticed that, right? I can just... taking pictures in the rain. Don't wait for a pretty sunny day or anything. Take pictures in the rain. But as the collection of barns go, I'm actually quite pleased with this. It's cute. I get you get that sort of feel that it's a little village or something. And I like the different heights and then the different shapes and colors of the trees sort of peeking through here and there. It's working out for me. I can look at it and go, okay, my eyes feel okay when it looks on it. I don't feel like I want to cringe or blink or look away because it's bothering me. Yeah, so there's just a little utility area there, but it doesn't look bad. And it gives me a lot more storage for some things I needed storage for. And, we're on the farm here, obviously. There's more wasted space. I'm just leaving this green. I put the flowers in, and I'm not even sure about the flowers, but I guess they're okay. And then this area back here, I put the warehouse back here, and I needed a fuel station. And then this particular windmill is for pumping water specifically. So I went ahead and put the water tank and the little water trough there. And if you're riding through the farm on your little horsey, you've got a place to, have a drink. You can refresh your horse along the way. In fact, why did I not think of this? I should put a fence down as a railing, just the one, something to tie your horse to. Maybe I'll even put one horse or something. And then you could tie your horse here and go in the pub for a beer. I like it. But here's the warehouse now. So this sits in this area. I could just, way shrine over and click the button to try to get that leveled up. I planted a row of trees here. I've noticed, you get the cattails along the river, so I'm adding like a second row behind. If you see the little ones are what the game has, and then I add the taller ones there in back. It just seems to be filling it up. It's just a detail that I'm enjoying looking at, like these. And adding the trees, the row of trees. You see that in farms a lot as the wind breaks. Oh, and that little tiny hill in the middle that just kind of broke up the big flat area I could have had, but it really wasn't big enough to plant anything on, and it was an odd shape again, of course, and you don't get nice blocks for harvesting. So I just put in, this is the mini farm, that's the homestead for this land roundabout that runs into town there. See, I guess the pub here is just on the edge of town. Now we're out into the country. And this isn't completed yet. I'm probably going to put a tree there by the beck, and I finally get a place to use my little garden gnomes. See, one in front and one back there. And at night they have the little lantern, of course. So that's actually our night light. So it lights up the front of the wee house, and we get some veg growing, and a few flowers and trees over there. And then our little barnyard here is lit up by the gnome at night too. So. Not that I'm somebody who has garden gnomes all over, but I've been wanting to use them in this game. So I had fenced it first at just the top of the hill because I can't use the slopes anyway, and I thought, well, that just looks stupid. Go down the slope, and then it made the yard look much bigger, and I'm not really wasting more than over there where the trees and the yellow tulips are on the right, that would have been the only place that I could have put any kind of crop or something in, and I wouldn't have put it there anyway because it's just one block out of the way. So this came out nice. It feels good. It feels good. And then I put the pump back there, and then put a screen of trees around it, so you can see it, but it's not noticeable. And what you do notice are all the different shapes and colors of the leaves and things on the trees. So that's okay. We just tuck this in. It's a little bit of a little rocky space right here, so now it's just a little more useful rocky space right here. That's okay. So it's coming along, right? It's coming along. Now, I don't have, like I said, near as much room for plowing and planting, but obviously I think it's become apparent to everyone that is not my main focus in this game. So it's live life happy and build it beautiful. And of course, now we get the back over here. We've still got a carnival to build. We've got a I'm going to do some sort of waterland with the pirate stuff and those sea things we've had before. And I got to clean up this mess. I need a manufacturing area. We need some sort of production spot. And there will be a train station here that I removed some of the plowed land here for a green space. So that'll turn into our little train station. And I cleaned up this area a little bit. Got it tidy. I still have the those stations. Ta-da! Over, where are they? Over here now. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. They will probably end up in their own area. Right now, I'm just leaving them because I still have people. I got another comment, last night, this morning, about, the pricing on this stuff. And it's like, well, there's number 1 is 50,000. Number 3 is 170. So it's more than tripled. But from 3 to 8, it's popped to $1 million, over $1 million. And then from 8 to 18, so a little bit more than doubled, but it's gone from 1 million to 8 million. That's a whole lot more than doubled. And here from 18 to the 35, again, around doubled, but look at the price difference, $877. These things get horribly expensive, and this is only level 35, so... And I'm, based on how they look, and that's the ultimate thing is, how do you want them to look? They do change their look as they level a bit. So this one, I'm not sure I even like that look. I'm not all that keen on the tower, I'll be honest. I like the look of this one. This is good. I will probably want to level that till it gets its full look, because that one looks pretty cool. It's all sleek and shiny. It looks quite official. It looks like a good filter system. And I think that needs to go over into my fish farm, obviously. It needs to sit there. So that'll be pretty cool. This one I think is adorable. I quite like that. I think that's very nice. This one, I think I want that full look for it too. I absolutely. And this one definitely. I like that. I like that we have a tree and a lantern, and you get the little magnifying glass thing there checking out your stuff, I guess. And you get the seedlings started, and I think that's kind of cute. So some of these I want leveled. This one I'm still not sure about. That yellow tower with the pink on it it's not my favorite thing ever, but I do want to get it leveled enough to, make a few bucks when I'm harvesting the big money flowers. That's all. Anyway, so that completes the tour. I don't think I have done anything else you haven't seen yet. I do have to get our fruit stands from here and move them into this little area here or up on here. I'm not sure yet where I'm going to put it. I guess it could be probably up here. Is going to be my fruit farm. You know how I made the little nut farm, right? So I'll be doing the same with the fruit here at some point very quickly. And I'll do that one with you guys. I'll do that one with you guys. Because doing it together has got to probably be more fun than just getting the tour. I don't know. You let me know. If you just want the tour, I'll just do it myself and show you later. But it is up to you. I just thought I'd show you the changes I made because I'm pleased with most of it. I think it's coming along okay. It's coming along. So until I see you next time, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments, patrons, donations, tipsters, all the things. I really appreciate it, guys. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. You guys are the ones. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.